Howdy Simmers. Enchanted by Nature is finally out. I am super excited. I am also feeling really stressed right now because I just tried for 40 minutes to get my key to work and it was not happening, but I was typing it wrong and it's fine. But anyway, Enchanted by Nature. As usual, today we are going to go over everything that came with Create a Sim, and we will go over everything that came with Build By in tomorrow's video, so if you are interested in that, stick around, but let's get into this. But we do have our intro to the pack, so welcome to The Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature, Life Among the Trees. Step into nature with the natural living skill. Sims can thrive outdoors, foraging for food and plants, perfect for the nature nomad aspiration. Bring nature inside with live houseplants, explore new traits, plant lover, mystical, and disruptive. And then a balanced lifestyle. Negative emotions cause imbalance, leading to ailments. Become a naturopath using the apothecary table to cure Sims and hone your skill. Pursue the elixir enthusiast aspiration. Watch your luck, it affects cooking and ailments. We have the fairest folk. Become a fairy. Use abilities to nurture plants, change moods, and more. Choose harmonious or discordant paths with the fairy stories aspiration. Create fairies with wings and tattoos. Even non-fairies can use fairy dust for enchantment. And a land of enchantment. Innis Green is a lush world with 3 neighborhoods. Coast of Admore focused on gnomes. Spruce Dairy Grove, blending nature and civilization, and magical Everdew Forest. Meet Mother Nature, become a fairy, and summon Spruce Almighty for adventures. So starting off with males, we have this hairstyle right here. We have this one, which is kind of the same, but it has this really unique kind of design in the shave part. It's alright. I think I prefer the normal version a little more. We have this one, which is all leaves. What does this look like in other swatches? It's got some different flowers, some different leaf colors. Okay, this one is not my favorite. It's definitely giving whimsical though. We have this hairstyle, which I really like this. Very, very nice. Not sure how I feel about the line that goes across that, but other than that, I'm a fan of this hairstyle. We also have this one, which is very similar to this, I feel, but it's got a bit more of a mullet kind of look to it, I guess. Not bad. We have this one, which is clipping through the hoodie, unfortunately. Remove that for a moment so we can see this a little better. It looks like wet hair. It's giving that kind of look. I almost wish with this part that there was a little like clip or something to it, but that's fine. We have this hair, which this looks very similar to some other hairs that I have. So I'm not sure how I feel about this one, but it's not bad. I kind of like this color. It's giving Merida almost from Brave. That's so funny. Okay. And then lastly for hair, we have this bun. Very, very nice. And I think the females have that as well. We do have some new teeth as well with this pack, which these are very scary. So, and I apologize if I do miss anything. I know there is a lot to this. We did get some new skin tones for fairies, so we'll take a look at that in a moment. But I do believe we also got a new facial hair. Oh, we got 2 new facial hairs. So we have this one. This is giving gnome for sure. I don't hate this one, honestly. I wish it was a little thicker on this part instead of getting thinner and then kind of coming up to that, but other than that. And we have this one, which unfortunately it looks like it's just the variant with the flowers. So I'm a little sad about that. I do wish that there was one that didn't have this because I really like this little like ponytail braid kind of thing, but it is what it is. All right, for headwear, we got some new like fairy accessory kind of stuff. So we have some horns, which if I remember correctly from my reading, these should not like randomly generate on Sims. It is only on like fairies or something. I don't fully know that, but I'm really hoping that they don't spawn on just randomly generated Sims. We also have some antlers here. It looks like there are little rings on the antlers as well. We have this headband. Kind of a headband, maybe a flower crown, more like. It's definitely intense. I don't think it fits this particular hairstyle, but yeah, it's really nice, and I like all the colors on it. We have this braided headband, which has some nice colors on it, and I feel like this one actually works pretty well with the bun, so yay for that. I'm probably going to use that a lot. We've got this crown here. It's got a little jewel in the middle. We got a new hat, and I like the little flower detail on that. Some of these colors are very nice. And then lastly, we have this monstrosity, which you can't even see. It's a little bucket, and there's like a bird's nest or something on top of it. That's a weird decision to have, but sure. Changing the hairstyle because we did get some accessories. We got some earrings. So we have this little clover earring that is just on one side. We have the one that is on both. And then we have these little dangly ones that are super cute. It's kind of weird to me that they only made one version of the earring that's on one side instead of giving us like two versions that have one on each side and then the one with both, but whatever, it's fine. All right, moving on to tops. We actually have quite a few for the male Sims here. So we have this one with this nice little vest and it's got some nice colors on it. And I really like this one for some reason. Really looks nice. And it looks like we have some kind of bag strap thing over us. We got this nice new sweater. I love simple clothing. This has got some nice swatches on it. I will probably use this piece a lot. We got this one. Ooh, this is nice. I love the color options on this. Very, very nice. That purple one though, stunning. Absolutely stunning. We've got this tank top. Ooh, the little butterfly design. And we have one that has some kind of deer or like an elk. And then some plain swatches. Got a new hoodie. Very nice. Ooh, this has some cute swatches on it as well. So we have some plain. Ooh, the back. I didn't even realize. Okay, so there are some different symbols on the back of these as well. I love that. We have just the plain black. No plain white, but that's fine, because I'm sure we have a plain white hoodie somewhere in this game. All right, we have this shirt, which this is very nice as well. I love some of these more like simple designs that kind of allude to the Enchanted by Nature stuff. So like this is a really simple design, but it's obviously a fairy. We have this shirt. Aw, that one's cute. Oh, this is cool. We have this shirt. It's got a little pocket design. We've got this one. Very nice. I love the colors. This one's really cute. And we have this shirt. So I like the mix that I'm seeing here with, we have a lot of kind of more normal-ish clothes that have the aesthetic of stuff. Like, I don't know how to describe this, I guess. I imagine there's more like fairy-esque stuff in the full bodies, but I guess we'll see. We have this one here. This just reminding me of Halcyon from Baldur's Gate 3 a little bit, like the shoulder thing that he wears. This is kind of what that reminds me of. I am happy with this so far. I'm really impressed to see that male's got this much stuff. We have this shirt, which is a little bit frilly and nice. I don't know if frilly is the word, but it looks pretty comfortable. And then our last top is this one, which this is very interesting. So yeah. Some interesting choices. I think I'm gonna go ahead and give my sim this one so we can take a look at bottoms. So starting off, we have these pants. And it has a very interesting leaf detail at the bottom there. We have some plain swatches as well on these. Well, somewhat plain. Then we have these ones with the little bag on the belt. Really nice. Ooh, vibrant green. We've got these pants, which these look super comfortable. And I like the kind of simple pattern texture on it. It's maybe a little hard to see, but it's not like overwhelming. All right, we have a kind of grass leaf skirt situation. So definitely to match that one top. We have these pants, and then lastly are these ones to match that other one. Any full bodies then? We did get a few full bodies. We have this pair of overalls. All right. That's kind of nice. We have this dress. All right. I really like this outfit. Not sure how I feel about it on him personally. I don't think it's his style, but it's really nice. And then lastly, we have this one. It's giving fairy guard to me. I don't know why. All right. What did we get for shoes? Looks like we got 4 pairs. So we have these boots, which I guess you can't see on full body. So I'm just gonna... I'm so sorry, my guy here. We have these boots, and they are really nice. I do like the little leaf detail at the top. We have these sandals, which do not look good with socks. Not at all. Nice colors on those. We have these boots. They're a little bit thicker at the front, it looks like. Definitely for outdoorsy sims. And then lastly, we have the hooves. So yeah, these are not normal shoes for sure, but definitely an interesting choice. All right, I'm gonna give him these. And then let's see if we got any new accessories. Okay, it looks like we did get an armband, so I'm gonna have to change his top momentarily. we'll do this. So here is the flower band. I remember seeing this in the trailer and thinking it was so cute. I really hate that they just shove us down to the fingernails though, because that's really annoying. Oh yeah, it's got some nice colors on it. I really like this accessory. Super cute. And because I know that they tagged some stuff wrong, yeah. So that counts as a bracelet. We did get some new gloves. Then we got these ones, which are just little hand ones. They're fingerless. And then we have these ones, which do not go with that armband whatsoever, but it's okay. Looks like we got some new socks, which we can't see, so I'm gonna remove the shoes. Oh, they're little flower socks. That's cute. It does make me wonder, though, if we got any more accessories that just didn't show up. Yeah. So we have these glasses as well. They really need to fix some tagging stuff and whatever is going on with Create a Sim accessories catalog. But yeah, so we have this butterfly mask, and I really like it. We did get some new necklaces as well. We have this one. And yes, I'm gonna make my Sims look as ridiculous as possible while I'm looking through this. We have this little key necklace, and it's got a little like vine or branch wrapped around it. And then we have these little gems that look like they're supposed to be kind of embedded in the skin. I think that should be everything now for the masculine side. Let's go ahead and take a look at female stuff. So for our first hair, we also have this one. Very, very nice. We have this new hairstyle, which I really don't like the head accessory being on this. I don't know. This is Mother Nature's hair, and I really wish that we didn't have that head accessory on it. Next up is this one. It's really cute. It's got some leaves kind of stuck into it. Really nice. We have this bun again, and then we have this one, ooh, which has some different colors in it. It's got some kind of highlights. Interesting. It doesn't seem like we have this one for the masculine Sims, but we have it for the feminine. We probably do have it for masculine as well, and it's just a tagging thing, but also if you take the tags off, you can access these hairs anyway. So next up is this hair, which I think everyone is kind of in agreement about this hair. This hair is stunning. We absolutely love it. Super duper cute. We have this one that also has some highlights in it. And then we have this bun again, and we have the wet hair kind of look as well. And we have the same headwear. We should have the same accessories as well, but I'm gonna double check just in case. Yeah, it's all the same. And we did also get a new eyeshadow. So this is super fun. I don't usually use the makeup that comes with the packs because I feel like it's a little bit insane, I guess. And this one doesn't give off like totally different vibes, but I feel like it kind of works in this case. So I might actually use this one. So no new makeup. We did get some new face paint though, and I'm not sure if it was on the guys as well, but I feel like it probably was. So we have this butterfly one. Super duper cute. I don't really use face paint at all, so I'm probably gonna forget these are in here. We have this one with the little flower design, super cute. And then we have this one with the moon and the stars, and it goes right across the face. I may actually use these. I may use a few of these on my fairies. Who knows? We'll see. All right, starting out with our tops. We did get the same sweater. We got this top again with all the pretty colors. Oh, I am so excited. I have some Create a Sim videos planned for fairies, and I feel like this top is gonna work in some cases. We have this shirt, which is really, really nice. I love the pink purple combo, and just, it's so good. And then we have this top, which is really nice. I just realized that these are like sheer sleeves. I thought this was just like a tank top before, but it's a tank top with kind of a sheer cover over it as well. And then lastly, we have this top. Oh, very, very nice. I'm surprised to see that the females did not get as much as the males, but I'm not complaining. Bottoms, we have these pants, which we also have on the masculine. We have this skirt, really nice. Definitely reminds me of kind of flower petals. We've got this skirt, this one, and this is really nice. I don't really put my Sims in long skirts, but definitely a fan of that one. This one is very interesting, very colorful. Love that. Ooh. I don't know if these are supposed to go together, but I kind of like that. And then lastly are these pants, which we also have for masculine. All right, for shoes, we have these little heels. Super cute. And I like how they have a little kind of bow accessory at the bottom. I was kind of curious actually if they would try to, I don't know, incorporate some references to maybe like Tinkerbell or something in here because, you know, fairies. And I feel like this is kind of a close-ish to that. We also have the hooves for feminine Sims, and then we have those sandals and these boots again. And then for our full body, this is where all the action is for females. So we have this one, which this is really cute. I really like this outfit, and I absolutely love the colors. We have this dress, which this is absolutely stunning. I am in love. Love, love, love that. We have this one. Ooh. I love how colorful all these are. It makes me feel so much better about fairies. Like, if I had any doubt about the fairies, this kind of would have sold me on just, you know, how colorful the stuff is in here. We have this dress, which I would definitely feel would be more of like a nightgown-y dress. And there is this one. All right. I do like the swatches on basically all of these. We have some overalls for the feminine Sims, and this is really nice. I like the kind of see-through top cover part, I guess. Very, very nice. That one is really stunning as well. We have another pair of overalls. Ooh, the butterfly dress. Butterfly dress. Butterfly dress. Oh gosh. This is giving Mariposa. Barbie Mariposa. I absolutely love this stuff. Then we have this same dress. And then, ooh. Is this Mother Nature's dress? I think so. I think this is the swatch she usually wears, right? I don't know. But either way, stunning. Gorgeous. And then lastly we have this one, and we have a few that are locked behind gameplay stuff, so that's cool. And then we also have the armband for our Sim here, and same gloves, no rings. I didn't see if we got any nails with this. No, we did not. All right, let's take a look at what kids got. So we have all these same hairs, and I imagine it's the same for masculine. Okay. They got some other hairs as well, so, or masculine, feminine, whatever. Either way, kids got basically the same hairs, just converted for them. No new hats, any new accessories. We did get some new glasses. I feel like these actually show up for adult Sims too, and I somehow missed them. Yeah, but these are really cute. Really like them. And it looks like they have a little face paint option too. All right, for tops, we have this one. This is kind of nice. Not sure how I feel about the swatches on this particular shirt, but that's just me. We have this one, which I think there's an adult version as well. And then lastly is this one, and it's got some little wings on the back, which you can't see because of the hair. Hang on. Different colors for the wings as well, but super duper cute. Any new bottoms? No. Any new full bodies? We did get some new full bodies. So we have this one, which is super cute. The little wing detail over the shoulders. Very nice. And then we also have this one, which is also super cute. And any new shoes? We did. We got these little jelly shoes, it looks like. I don't think I ever had any jelly sandals myself, but I definitely know what it's like walking in some jelly type shoes. All right, what did toddlers get? Toddlers got a new hair. Actually, we got two new hairs. Ignore the earrings. Those are custom content. We did get this little hat, and that's super duper cute. I really like this. I feel like I have something similar, but for adult wear. We did get some new full body outfits. So we have this one, which is really cute. And then we have this one also with the wings. I really like how they're incorporating all these wing details into some of these clothes, especially for the youngers, because we don't actually get to like see a fairy form until they're like teens. And then lastly, we have the ones that have the little fake wings on the back. Super duper cute. All right, and it looks like we also got the jelly shoes for the toddlers. Very, very nice. All right, doesn't look like we have any new hairs for the infants. We did get this hat though. No new tops, no new bottoms. We did get some new full bodies though. So we also have this one for the infants. Same colors, and then we have this one with the wings as well. And then they also get the jelly shoes. That is all of our kind of normal sim stuff. So if we go into fairy mode now, we have the wings, and this is super exciting. If we go here, I believe we have new skin tones. Yeah. Under miscellaneous, they've added so many different skin tone colors now. The solid color challenge in Create a Sim, definitely intense now. if you make them a fairy. But so they have that. I believe there are glowing tattoos in here as well. They're under some different categories. So we have this one for this arm. We have this little gnome tattoo. Ah. Oh, it only comes in one swatch though. Got this one. And then looks like we have this one. We have a little flower one for this arm, also only one swatch. And then we have, looks like the same ones over on this side, except for this little mushroom tattoo. For the legs, we have this one, also comes in all of those same colors. We have this little flower tattoo. We have what looks like to be some kind of dirt tattoo for the feet, which this isn't really a tattoo, so it's weird that they're putting it here. And then lastly is this one. And then we've got kind of the same stuff going on for the other side. Lower back has this little flying frog tattoo. Upper back. Oh, you can't really see it. Oh, it's a freezer bunny with wings. And then here are our stomach ones. And doesn't look like we have any chest ones. What about head? Oh, we do have some head ones. So we've got this one. I need you to chill out, girly, and just stay on the ground. Thank you very much. Got, ooh. This one's interesting. Kind of looks like lightning to me. Got this one. Very nice. And then lastly is this tattoo, I think. Yeah, this is from this pack. So this is just a normal head tattoo. It's of a flower. And since she is flying around so much, we do have the wings. And look at all of these choices, y'all. There are so many. And you can randomize all the colors. And it's so good. And I believe you can also just like go into paint mode. Yeah. You can kind of add whatever you want. So if I wanted to add like this color or something, just do that. And then now we've got this going for us, I guess. I don't know. So I did see we did get some new traits and aspirations. We'll make sure to check those out. We have the fairy aspiration just as its own thing. Fairy stories. This sim wants to show the world just what kind of fairy they can be. Looks like we have a new one under knowledge. Elixir enthusiast. The sim wants to learn everything there is to know about the apothecary skill and craft powerful cures and elixirs from plant-based ingredients. And then lastly, we have the nature nomad aspiration. The sim embraces natural living and enjoys fulfilling their every need in the great outdoors. And then for traits, let me look through the new ones. I know we got disruptive. What was the other one though? So we have the disruptive trait. Disruptive sims are driven to interact with the world by messing with it. They can spread interpersonal chaos by giving bad balance advice, or stick it to nature by disrupting plants. Disruptive sims build mischief skill faster, but are slower to regain balance than most sims. And was there another? There is mystical. Feeling a strong affinity for both the natural and supernatural. Mystical sims see higher purpose in living harmoniously in each world and sharing that with other sims. These sims learn apothecary and gardening skills faster. They have an easier time building friendships with occult sims. Mystical sims can offer to grant a secret blessing to other sims, which increases balance for both sims if accepted. I believe it's just those two. I probably missed a third, but yeah, I do think that is everything that came with Create a Sim. Overall, I really like it. There are some pieces that I don't think I will use, but most of this I am a pretty big fan of. So I think Create a Sim gets like a 9 out of 10 for me. Absolutely obsessed with just everything. Somehow, despite how thorough I feel I was with going through Create a Sim, I still feel like I missed something. But I think that's just the trauma of me constantly missing something when I go through packs, because they give us a lot of stuff and their tagging situation is not always super great. So I am kind of paranoid that I missed something, but I think I got everything. And overall, I feel really good about Create a Sim. I am definitely going to be messing with the wing customization a lot and just seeing what I can make out of it, because there are definitely a lot of wing choices to choose from, and I know I didn't go through all of them. There's like 27 options or something like that, so there is just so many. Let me know what you guys think of Create a Sim, and I think with that, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you have notifications on so you don't miss anything. Be sure to follow my socials, links are below. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.